Hey guys, it's that one gaming nerd guy back again, doing another vlog. Actually doing a real vlog. It's not like a coming back video or anything, it's a vlog. So I just wanted to update you guys on kind of what I'm doing, what I'm thinking about doing, and what what to look forward to coming out here soon. I hope you guys enjoyed the Shopkeep first look. It was a lot of fun to do. It wasn't I kind of regret doing it as early as I did, because literally just a couple days ago, or a day ago, literally yesterday I think, they released an update that fixed that bug that I was having. I was able to get a lot further with my shop. I was able to expand to another room, so that was really neat. And apparently you can have a really huge shop, so that's really cool. I kind of started a mage wing that just has wizard kind of stuff, and I think I want to do. I think if I keep playing it, which I might do another look again on that one soon, but if I keep playing it, I think I'm going to keep playing it and try to make rooms that are specific for each class, because they added classes adventurers. There's wizard class, there's a rogue, there's a warrior, there's oh gosh, there's a whole bunch of different classes. I don't have the list in front of me, but anyway, so I figured I'd have a section of the store for each version, so I could only kind of see how many of each different kind of adventurer comes to my store. But anyway, so they did fix that, and it is a lot better. They added a bunch of new items and stuff like that, so that's kind of cool. Going forward, I tried to record some Star Wars Battlefront beta footage, but my computer was not having it. It seems like it runs the game pretty well when I'm just playing it without recording it. But when I try to record, it really tanks the frame rate, and and I really don't have time to kind of fiddle with it, to try and figure out what's going on with it to get it to record properly. So I did play it, and I liked it for the most part. There was a lot of people complaining that it's very one-sided most of the time, and that's not true. Literally the only difference between gear, once you're able to unlock, you have all the gear that the other faction, you have two factions, Rebels and Imperials, and once you unlock that gear, whether you're the Rebels or Imperials, you have access to the exact same gear the other people have. It's not uninclusive or whatever. So it's not unbalanced in that part. The one thing that I would say it needs a little work on is on the Battle of Hoth. A lot of people think that one's unbalanced too. It's actually really not. A lot of people think that it's unbalanced because it's not quite apparent what you need to be doing and what advantages you have on one side or the other. But I found that if you are Rebels, you can win that pretty easily. I mean, but you have to focus on. The one thing I would say is that if the Imperials use their vehicles properly, then it is very difficult for Rebels. But if they're not, or if the Rebels focus on countering the vehicles, which they can do, then again, you're set. You see, that's this one thing that a lot of people, I don't think that we've played it enough in order to really see what needs to happen to counterbalance the different things that are happening in that battle. For those of you that have played it, I think you're going to understand what I mean. If one side is always getting walkers, the ATSTs, then you can focus your loadout to have ion shot and ion grenades and different things like that. You can utilize the defense turrets that are there that a lot of people don't utilize. So there are ways to counter that, and otherwise it's just a basic PvP match where you're trying to control points. And then once the points are controlled for a certain period of time, the whole point of it is to take down the AT-AT walkers, if you're the rebels. And you can do that very easily if you get an orbital strike, and once their shields are down, an orbital strike will almost kill it immediately. And if you focus, again, ion, type damage on those walkers, then they'll go down pretty quick. Once I've started learning that, and I think a lot of players have started learning that, it's actually difficult for the Imperials to win at that point. You have to continue to focus on making sure they do not get their control points. If you are failing on getting their control points, if you just let them control the rebels, if you just let the rebels control their radio tower points or whatever, then you're pretty much going to lose. It's just that's it, So if the rebels have to focus, or the Imperials rather have to focus on controlling those points and making sure that the rebels don't activate them, because if they do for any good amount of time, then you're probably just going to lose. So really, once I played it, I realized that it wasn't really unbalanced. The one thing that I think they need to work on that map, though, is the spawn areas, because sometimes the spawns do not make sense. Not even regular spawns. There is no detection of enemies whenever they spawn. It doesn't feel like. So you could spawn around 2 or 3 people, and that's not just partner starts either, because sometimes you can spawn next to your partner that you've designated. That definitely I can understand if you spawn right in the middle of a battle, because that's kind of what you're doing. But even just a regular spawn where you spawn supposedly back away from the battle and you have to run into it, I found myself surrounded by people before. So anyway, in closing, I played the Battlefront beta. It's really good, and I want to pick it up whenever it comes out. I'm going to work on getting a new rig, and I want to do a vlog for making my new rig. I am a computer technician. It's what I do. So I would love to start looking into more technology kind of stuff and videos. It's just that's very expensive. And I'm kind of coming out of a really bad financial spot that kind of arose because of having to pay for a wedding. But, I'm coming out of it, so it's going to get a little bit better. And I'm hoping to kind of start more tech videos as well as gaming videos. I'd also like to start up a series that I kind of mentioned in the Shopkeep First Look, which is a thing called Forgotten Fridays. I've got a very large list of games that I have never played or installed that's in my Steam library that I've gotten through bundles or different things like that, and I'd like to go through and play them. And the question I have is, what format do I make the videos of these games for? Because they could be reviews, it could be like a first look type format, it could be a more in-depth, reviewed kind of format where I play through the whole game and then, talk about it. Or it could be some other format, I don't know. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Because I'd like to cover those games that I have never played before that are just sitting in my library. And I think that'd be good. So, yeah, that's kind of the plan. That's what I want to work on moving forward. I will say that I'm definitely going to do a first look and probably a playthrough, let's play, of Fallout 4. I would love to do a let's play of Fallout 4. And what else? I don't know. And I'd also like to hear suggestions from you guys. What is it that you want me to do going forward? Do you like me doing let's plays? Do you like me doing just first look kind of things? I'd like to know. Would you like me to play big long matches of like Civ or something like that? I don't know. Just let me know what you'd like to see, because I enjoy playing all those kinds of games, and I'd love to make videos. So let's put the two together and we'll see what we can do. But anyway, guys, hope you have a good one. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to you again later on. See you.